Welcome to the Boss ERM demo. Before we present our capabilities, a quick question is in order. Is accountability important to your organization? If the answer is yes, then the next few minutes will be worthy of your attention. Boss simplifies back-office support operations with an automated approach that acts like radar, providing visibility and status for time-sensitive tasks. It enables you to quickly attain key information and eliminates the need to search through emails or text messages to determine what's happening. Today, we show how to provision tasks for new hire onboarding, including human resource documents and the issuance of a laptop. Future demos will show examples of a wider variety of disciplines as noted in today's summary. But before we start, here are some quick technical specs. This is a software as a service application operating in the cloud that's internet accessible from the three major browser and mobile device platforms. Today, the browser being used is Google Chrome. In addition, password authentication can be pre-populated and integrated with your organization's single sign-on capability through our LDAP integration. So let's get started and show you the interface templates. Our first move will be to press the First Steps link on the upper left of the black banner, directing us to a display of some of the screens being used in the demo. First up is the operation screen, also known as the list view, and is generally where most users would go after sign-in. The screen will be frequently shown depicting the request process steps between different departments and showcasing the ease of use of the BOSS system. The next screen is labeled the Detail View, which is used to execute new and revised requests, including optional remarks and file attachments. The third screen depicts the results of using the Audit report capability in PDF format, showing both transactions from the demo with 2 additional request actions added to provide some additional context. And finally, with BOSS you can also manage your request transactions with the 3 most popular browsers from your mobile device. This mobile interface includes the same security, module navigation, list and detail screens, and audit report capabilities as the internet accessible version. We will now show you how to generate 2 separate requests. The first will be a human resources request, and the second will be targeted to information technology with an attachment. The next 3 slides will show the human resources request. So on the operation screen, we click on New, which gives us the Detail View screen, and as you can see, the Request From field has been auto-populated, and the request will be going to human resources with an action called Open Request, selected from the pull-down menu under Request Type. We then toggle back to the left center of the screen to search for more info, which shows us new hire documentation. We then provide remarks and then press Send. We can confirm that it's working properly by seeing the success statement in green at the upper left portion of the screen. In addition, you will also notice that an email has been sent from the requester to Human Resources as a result of the open request. As an aside, this email notification is only automatically sent on an initial open request, but can also be manually initiated at any time during the request cycle. The next request is about asking the Information Technology Department to provision a laptop for this new hire. Again, on the operations screen, we press the New button, switching to the Detail View, noting that the Request From field has been auto-populated, and the Request To field displays IT as the intended recipient, with an action called Open Request. We then toggle back to the left center part of the screen to search for more info on the request, provide remarks, and this time attach a file. We then press Send, check for the confirmation statement in green on the upper left portion, and then switch to the list view to see the updates for both of the open requests. The next screen is an example of our audit report. On the audit screen and in the list view, we click on Generate PDF and show the request status in report format. This will include all of the timestamps and changes throughout the request lifecycle. There are also 3 additional rows reflected in the report that were not shown in the demo, but these iterations are common in actual usage and were inserted to provide a more detailed context of the value of the audit capability. Future reports will also capture transactions by individual user, which is especially useful in measuring individual process response time and enabling a more efficient method for identifying those steps in need of improvement. In summary, onboarding of new hires and provisioning their technology assets are just 2 examples of the many use cases for the BOSS system. There is really no limit to the disciplines which can leverage BOSS for improved accountability. They are human resources, information technology, procurement, claims processing, commercial and residential loan approvals and administration, and supply chain distribution, to name a few. You can auto-fulfill task management requests, track and audit each step, and then run real-time reports on results from your browser or mobile device. This capability makes BOSS a perfect match for meeting all compliance and governance standards, reduction of asset and product fraud and pilferage, augmenting programs to improve efficiency and customer service delivery. BOSS is ideal when managing any process that includes a multitude of details or assets, benchmark requirements, a variety of active or passive participants, and critical path timelines. Thank you for taking the time to discover BOSS. Hopefully you are better informed on our story, and to that end, please follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook via the highlighted link to our website, as this demo is just the first event in a series of multiple presentations to follow.